Hello, I'm Helen Turia and I run the Resilient Reflexologist course. I also run a reflective practice group for reflexologists. So I thought I would just take the opportunity to say hello and share my Christmas jumper and to tell you a little bit about our reflective practice community. So if you have been on the Resilient Reflexologist course, either on the beta course in August or on the October course, then you will already be aware that I am very passionate about standards in practice and also making sure that as a community we grow together. Reflective practice is a key part of being a therapist. Reflective practice enables us to achieve better awareness of ourselves. It increases our knowledge and understanding. It increases our skills and our competencies and the practices that we embed. So it involves thinking about clients that we've had on our couch or in our chair, and considering what we did, why we did it like that, what was successful. Is there anything we could have done differently or better? And when we go on courses, thinking about how we're going to embed those skills into our practice. So I set up this community. It's a paid for community, excuse me, and it's just £10 a month, so it's not a huge amount. And we meet on the first Friday of the month on Zoom. There is a facility, a survey that's sent out about 10 days before our meeting, where we can confidentially share scenarios or challenges, and then my role as the group facilitator is to bring those to the group in a confidential way, and then we all think about how we might do that. This allows us to have that raised awareness and to think out of the box a little bit more. It increases the scope of our practice, and it's a really powerful way for us as therapists to grow and develop. We also have some very general conversations around our practice, and if we want to share live on the meeting, then of course that's absolutely fine. As the group gets bigger, we break out into smaller breakout rooms, so that we have that time and that space, because not everybody wants to chatter in front of a bigger group. At the moment we're quite small and perfectly formed. But as we grow, I expect that we'll use the breakout rooms more and more. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about that. We met today on Friday the 4th of December, and it was quite fascinating because we obviously haven't had any clients this month, only just going back into practice after our local lockdowns. So we talked about a number of different things, but one of the things that we talked about, which I really do want to share, is we know 2020 has been a challenging year for us as therapists, but even within that, there are going to be wins. There are going to be some things which we will change for our practice as a result of the things that we've brought into play with COVID-19. And so one of the things that we shared was around the openness and honesty that we have had with our clients around if we've had children at home and they've been at school and then they have maybe sent home to isolate because somebody in their class has had a positive COVID test, and how we have to make that decision to close our practice or not open again as a result of that. Another great thing that came out was, as mobile therapists, a lot of us now are not taking all the stuff that we used to, that we're getting our clients to provide, the pillows to go under their legs, and they're sitting on their own sofas with their feet on something that's comfortable, and how actually that makes it much easier to be a mobile therapist because you're not having to lug all your kit around. Another great thing we shared was how in the summer a lot of people were doing treatments in the garden of their clients' houses, and how actually that was a really lovely experience both for the therapist and for the client. So these are the types of things that we're talking about. Last month we had a more in-depth discussion on a challenge that one of our members had put forward in the survey. But it's a growing community, and I'd really love for you to be part of it. I think this is going to be a really powerful way for us all to grow and develop. And of course, if you've done my bounce model and you know about bounce, we've got B for beliefs in who we are and how we're coping, optimism and goal setting. And then we've got who we're choosing to be. That's really important for us as therapists. Nurturing our mind, body and soul, connection and support, and that's where the reflective practice comes in. And then enjoy and evolve, and again that's where the reflective practice comes in. So I invite you to join us in January. We will not be having our first meeting on the first Friday of the month because that happens to be New Year's Day, and I suspect not very many people are going to want to be there. So we're actually going to be having our first meeting on January the 8th. I will put the link for you to subscribe and join our community in the comments box. So I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and please do come and join either in the reflective practice community, or if you haven't done it, please come along to the January Resilient Reflexologist training, which is over 6 weeks. I'll do another video to explain a little bit more about that in due course. In the meantime, thank you very much. Bye. The Zoom wave, got to do the Zoom wave. Take care. Bye.